So, welcome to Real Estate Talks with Nuellah, and today we'll be talking about the Ikota demolition. Mhm. Welcome to Real Estate Talks with Nuellah, and we'll be talking about what? The Ikota demolition. And so, you'll be asking who is Nuellah. Nuellah is a real estate expert and is head of sales Views Properties. So, right now, I'm representing the Views Properties today, and I'll be talking to you about the Ikota demolition. And many people have been asking me about the Ikota. What did I think about it? Why should you? Why should the Ikota be demolished? People are like, hey, they have the title document given to them by the government. They have the governor's consent, and yet it's been demolished. What happened? So today I'll be telling you the stuffs behind. Yes, I'll be giving you the behind the scene of the Qatar demolition. And before I could say anything, I'm saying right now, remember that I just wanted to know that I was actually indirectly affected by this. How do I mean that indirectly affected? I'm indirectly affected by the Qatar demolition because it happened to a very, very close friend of mine. Not just a friend, a very, very close friend of mine. Me and my friend, like this we did. So I was able to ask what happened, and he was able to give me the whole details of everything that happened at that moment because he lost his house. He actually bought his house in 2020, 2021. Yes, in the quarter. It was one of the houses that was demolished, and he gave me the story. So I'll be telling you the story about what happened in the quarter. Are you ready? So sit down. Let me dive you into this story. So three developers came together. They wanted to develop this Ikota, one of those estates in Ikota. They went to the government and said, okay, we want to buy this property, we want to start developing this property, and we want you to approve this property for us. So in the bid of doing all that, the government told them that if you want us to give you the approval for this land, are you willing to actually do the drain? Because the government has plan of doing their drainage system. Yes, in the quarter. You know that when you want to collect something, you know so you could come down. They were actually like, don't worry, we'll do anything you want us to do, blah blah blah. Then the government said, okay, we're going to give you the approval based on you building a drainage system. They said, okay, if it's a drainage system, it's not a big deal, they're going to do the drainage system. And they agreed, and the government gave them the what's it called, the approval. Then they started building. But after that, they realized that the drainage system that they were told to do was from that place to Ikota River. It's very, very long. Because the drainage has to should have bridge. Yes. The drainage is kind of a very, very big canal. So they expect a flyover bridge and some things. The journey is supposed to be from Ikota there to Ikota River. And they accepted. Mhm. They accepted. At the end of the whole thing, they realized that the place was too long. Then they now use their own Igbo sense. Like, okay, imagine they were giving they were given an approval to build this little place now. Like this is the place they accepted approval of. They now tell them to do a drainage system that goes right, like kind of far from where they actually have their building. They now did a little drainage and left the rest. And you know government now, you know they carry government play. You cannot play with government. Government now came back like we had the deal. I did my own part of the deal, you didn't do your part of the deal. So we are taking down this place. Meanwhile, on that same Ikota, they had two different master plans in that area. Because the government master plan is actually different from the developer's master plan. So the master plan that was shown to the investors was different from the master plan with the government. So it's not about you just investing, it's about you investing smart. Yes, it's about you investing smart. So now, it was during the demolition, they now realized that the master plan with the government and the master plan with the developer are two different master plans. So what are the lessons we need to learn from this Ikota demolition? Number one, before you invest, don't just invest. Invest in companies that has credibility. Invest in companies that has integrity. Invest in companies that have a name to protect, like the Views Properties. We're not just after selling the land to you right now. We have a name to protect. Invest in a company that is traceable. Yes, because if use property is actually very, very traceable, extremely traceable. And the view is also under several regulatory systems. Like now, the view is also under the REDAN. REDAN is one of the regulatory systems. It's even the regulatory system for real estate in Nigeria. So you need to be sure, because this, when I realized, when I went to do my findings about these developers who actually took money for that, actually built those Ikota, was it called, building, we realized that these developers were not under REDAN. If they were under REDAN now, like REDAN is one of the regulatory board for real estate. If they are under REDAN, it will have been something that they can protect. Okay? So now, what are the lessons you're supposed to learn before you invest? Don't just invest, instead invest smart. Number two, do your due diligence. Be sure that the master plan you are seeing is the same as the master plan from the government. How do you know this? Go to Alausa. Go and verify. Go and verify before you buy any property. Take your time. If you don't trust the the real estate expert, take your time to go and verify. Number three, do you want to hear this one? Do you want to hear this one? Do you know that you can actually get the blueprint of wherever you want to invest in? You know you can get the blueprint from the Bali, the local authority in that area. How do I mean? The government has a blueprint. The Bali of that place too has a blueprint of that area. So you want you to be sure that if what you're trying to invest in, if what's it called, if that place is a safe zone or not. Because people lost money, people lost property, people lost a whole lot of things. And in the course of losing all those things, you don't want to find yourself in that situation where you're going to lose money, lose property, lose everything, and at the end of the day, the government is not even compensating. I'm not saying that the government cannot demolish, because as we keep increasing, as the population increases, the government will have to start destroying some places to do some development. But if you have your original documents, if you have a document with you, you'll be compensated for anything that the government takes from you. Like now, if your land is being, if you have a CO4 of your land and the government demolishes that land, you can go there, demolish the property. You can go to government, give them your CO and get compensation. Like they're going to pay you for that land. It happens. It happens. Don't let anybody bamboozle you. So now, do you know that from that ballet in that area, you know you can actually do what? You can actually get all this I've said, the blueprint, the original blueprint that is with the government. Yes. The same blueprint with the government, you can get it from the ballet. Yeah. Don't let anybody try to. So that's another thing. And again, don't forget that every land in Nigeria belongs to the government. It is when you buy the land and you go to the government, they give you a C of O, the certificate of occupancy, then you now own the land for 99 years. And after 99 years, you still need to go and do what? You still need to renew that particular rate again, that particular C of O again. So, with everything I've talked about this important demolition, have you heard of Chaviva? You've not heard of Chaviva. Are you sure? You have heard about Chaviva. And what is it that makes Chaviva very, very, very... what makes Chaviva what you should invest in as a real estate investor is, number one, everything that is going to make you fall into the same trap as Ikota demolition has been taken care of. How do I mean? From the junction of Chaviva, like the express road that leads to Chaviva, all right? From the express road that leads to Chaviva, you will have seen the blueprint by the government on the road, where there will be canal, where the drainage system is going to pass through, where is reserved for government stuff and all, is on the main road. So before you even put a stone on one in Chaviva, you have seen the main, you'll have seen the what's called the signboard of the Berekodo scheme right there, because we have about 25 hectares of land in Berekodo, and under that Berekodo scheme we have our Chaviva. So from that junction, you're going to see everything that you need to know about Chaviva. You'll have seen everything. And again, what again makes it very, very sweet. You don't have to fall into the dread trap of your house being demolished. Even if it's being demolished tomorrow, you will get compensation, because most of the people that got their land, that the house got that land got demolished in the quarter. They didn't get any compensation from the government because they don't have, no, they were, some people didn't have the normal setback. Some it was actually no, the blueprint is not the same thing. So the setback is as required was evaded. So many things. So that is not the case in our own case when it comes to Chaviva. When it comes to Chaviva, number one, you have the setback. You yourself, even a blind man can build in Chaviva because you know where the setback is, you know where everything is. Number two, Chaviva is right opposite the Pan Atlantic University. Yes, in your front like this, you're looking at Pan Atlantic University. Behind it, behind Chaviva, behind the Liganza factory, like you'll be seeing Chaviva. And right beside it, you have the Microsoft Village. So it's actually a very, very good. In fact, as I'm talking too much, let me show you what in like 1 minute. I would like you to see what Chaviva.
As after this place, you have Chaviva. On this same road you're looking at, this is an ongoing project by the government. It's the government that is working on this project. Means that in the next few years, it's going to be a major road. And we're telling you to come and get the same property for just 15 million naira. Meanwhile, others are selling for 25 to 35 million naira. And what are you waiting for? 300 square meters for 10 million naira and 500 square meters for just 15 million naira. All through this month. Okay, don't sleep those news. Take action today. Don't forget, you don't wait to buy land. You buy land, then you what? You sleep. Right here is government allocation, meaning that you are buying from the government. So what are you waiting for? Call the numbers on your screen right now or click the link around this video to get started. Do not forget, I am Nuellah and I will see you on the other side. Bye.
Yeah, did you just see that? That is what we have for you in Chaviva. You can see right opposite the Pan Atlantic, you have the Chaviva. Right beside you have the Microsoft Village, and right behind the Eleganza factory you have Chaviva. So what are you waiting for? Why haven't you taken advantage of Chaviva today? Why are you not taking advantage? You don't have to wait to buy land. You buy land and you wait. And what is it that Chaviva has for you? Number one, Chaviva has the government allocation for you. The government allocation for you, like the government, you're buying from the government, you're buying rest of mind, peace of mind. Yes, you're buying rest of mind, you're buying peace of mind when you buy Chaviva today. And also this month, we are still giving you the plot offer of just 10, we have just 30 plots left in Chaviva for just 10 million naira for our 300 square meters and 15 million naira for our 500 square meters. What are you waiting for? Are you going to call the numbers? Just chat these numbers you're looking at on your screen right now. Chat this number, WhatsApp only. For those in diaspora, we have a diaspora click. For those like, oh, I want to live with the same like minds. Like I just want to be around people with like minds. Yes, we have the diaspora corner for you. But rest assured that we have that for you. What are you waiting for? The title of this stand is government allocation. And hold on, you need to understand something when it comes to Chaviva. Other estates in this vicinity with the same title document serve nothing less than 25 to 35 million naira. Yes, I'm not capping. You can go there. And aside from the Pan Atlantic University, the Microsoft Village, the Leganza factory, and the ongoing road by the government, you also have other thriving estates around this vicinity. And what we sell for is nothing less than what they sell for is 25 million naira, 35 million. In fact, there's an overhyped estate about 5 to 7 minutes away from us. Like you still have to drive further. That estate is being sold for 35 million naira. The same title document. So what are you waiting for? Call us today. Chaviva is still selling out fast. And you might be looking at the book beside you right here. That is the Shameless Marketer, the addicted Bible, the sales manual. What's it called? Entrepreneurs are jumping on right now. You can actually click the link in my bio to order for your own book, for your own copy of the Shameless Marketer. So till I come away next time, don't forget a plot of land in Chaviva goes 300 square meters goes for 10 million naira, and 500 square meters goes for 15 million naira only. Don't sleep, don't snooze, don't wait to buy land. You buy land there, you wait. So call us today, send us a message on WhatsApp today. We have our representative waiting to hear from you. I am Nuellah, and I will see you on the other side. Till I come with maybe tomorrow or some other time. Please have a great day. Do not forget, I love you. I love you. I love you.